What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the Gooms Podcast. We're currently on our way to 1,000 subscribers, and 90% of you guys aren't subscribed. So make sure you hit that subscribe button and enjoy the episode. Do you mind listening to Joe Rogan or no?
Now and then. I listened to a few of his stuff back in the day, but not so much anymore.
We've got a favourite Joe Rogan or no?
The one of Elon Musk is alright.
Which one? Yeah. First one, second one?
His second one when he smokes.
No, that's the first one.
That's the first one. The first one was good. Yeah. And then the other one when he talks about AI a lot, doesn't he? In depth.
I listened to that one not long ago, and it's just so good.
Yeah, it's like brain Vaseline, where he talks about the chip in your brain and stuff like that. If that's going to be the future, then
it's crazy, bro. Yeah, it's crazy. Just the way that man thinks is fucked.
I always think he's on the spectrum a bit because the way he talks.
Oh, 100%.
Do you know what? He probably is, but that's what makes him him.
Yes, of course.
I mean, whenever we've got a guest, a good friend of ours as well, James Sneakerduck, and he always talks about ADHD because that's what he's got. He takes medication for it. A lot of the characteristics that he names, I feel like I have, but I think that's what makes me me and what makes me such a good creative. And I wouldn't go to doctors about it. I wouldn't want to be diagnosed with something that would be considered like negative, really, because it's got quite a negative connotation around it, whether it's yourself and other people. I think that really adds to me those, when someone's talking to me and I'm thinking about something completely different just because my mind wanders, or like I can only, like when I hyper focus on things and stuff like that. Yeah. No, makes me me.
Makes you who you are.
Yeah.
100%. You got to embrace it. Yeah. You can't take a negative out of it, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
100%.
But yeah, you changed up, you did.
He's got all shy now. I'm joking.
Well, listen, we've got two very special guests with us, man, today. Boys, introduce yourselves.
Yeah, so I'm Ryan, 24 from St. Albans.
Antonio, 24 from Bournemouth, co-founders of Vanquish Holdings.
Yeah.
What is Vanquish Holdings to the people that don't know?
Vanquish Holdings is basically like a 360-degree solution for anything trading related, whether that's, investing, education, solutions, which will go into partnerships. Yeah. Basically just anyone looking to make an income from the markets, we have any solution for that. Yeah.
Dope. Sick. When did you guys start?
God, a long time ago.
17, wasn't it now?
We were 17 years old.
Yeah,
how old are you guys?
24.
I'm 24. Both of you 24,
just turned 24, yeah.
Okay.
So
you got a couple of years on us, man, then.
Yeah.
How old are you boys?
How old are you boys?
22, 21.
Oh, really?
You're a young boy.
Oh, you're young.
We didn't know I was 21.
You're better cute, man.
He's changing up. Before the cameras came on, this man was nasty. All of a sudden, he's not. Look, he's got red everywhere.
He's got all shy now. He's got all shy.
But yeah, how long have we been doing this for now?
God, so we started it in sixth form as like a little play around. Like, just jump on a random brokerage. You think you can flip accounts. You're thinking...
When you're just like interested in it, you're like, okay, this is a dope way to make money.
Yeah, basically. Because I feel like we done it the hard way first, where we put £500 in an account. We tried to flip it, lost it all. Then we paid courses online for like these really bad gurus. And they were just failed courses. Like they were just garbage, really. So we took that. We saw the bad side of the industry and we wanted to turn into a good side of the industry. And that's where we kind of switched up.
Basically, like, I got into it first, only slightly first. Like I saw it on Instagram. I was like, right, these guys driving Lambos and all this. Like, why not?
That's the standard trader lifestyle that you see in it.
And then I started doing it. I lost money and I was like, I'm not doing this alone.
We joined some group chats. Like, I remember you were paying and we'd all take the tips from Chris. Like there was we had like 4 of us in chat, like us boys.
Who?
I couldn't tell you.
I couldn't tell you either.
Oh, you was doing it?
I couldn't tell you either. No, I had some guy that I was getting tips from.
Oh, you was getting tips. I thought you was giving a tip.
Yeah, and then we were filtering them through to the group chat, and then we were like, boys, if I'm gonna make some money, because I did a little bit, and I was relatively successful at a time where I'm making more money in 2 or 3 days from a couple of successful tips than my job when I'm working all week. I'm like, well, fuck me. I want nothing more than to be able to go to Dubai tomorrow with my friends. So how am I going to do that? I ain't going to pay for them. So if they can put up their own money and we can all win the same way.
Eat from the same table, basically.
So what happened to that though? Like, why did it stop?
I remember we all put like £300 in, and like we were making money slowly, and like what it's like. You start putting more and more into each trade, and we were getting excited. We're like, we can't stop winning, man. We
didn't manage our risks.
And then one day we know what it's like.
Yeah, we all put like loads of money on one trade, and we were all playing mini golf. We couldn't stop checking our phones. Like, oh my god, like we're in a plus. Like I must have been like £200 in a plus. Like all of us were like, We're like, oh, this is sick. Like, let's wait till it hits TP. It's TP
Yeah,
point.
take profit.
And then I
Instead
remember
of
like
closing,
post mini golf, like we just saw it go down like -60. We're like, oh fuck.
Do you know what trade it was?
It's gonna go. Not a clue.
No, not
It just kept going down.
Oh.
Down.
Do you know like
down,
what you was doing it with? Like what kind of like was you doing it with a
MetaTrader 4.
brokerage? MetaTrader 4.
Yeah.
Any broker? You remember?
BD Swiss.
Oh,
What? We don't know.
Oh no!
we're not even gonna get
No,
started.
don't get started. Don't get
See,
started.
you men are violating, but we didn't give a fuck because we was like, oh, what?
Yeah,
This
but for
man's
us-
I'm just gonna copy and paste something. And
Yeah,
just-
of course.
and then-
Of course. From
it's still
outside the
happening-
point
it's
of
still
view,
happening
it's still
nowadays.
happening. Yeah, to this
It's
day.
still happening to this day.
But because we've been in the industry now for 7 years, we look at BD Swift and just think,
Why?
What's wrong with that?
Yeah, why?
Because basically the whole brokerage, it's not get too techie, but basically they reach out to massive people, basically try to get them into the brokerage, and they just lose people money. And then with the money that they deposit into the brokerage, they pay out to the people that brought them in.
Basically, like, we'll go in depth of how like the actual Forex industry works because most people don't understand it.
I don't
Like,
understand.
I want to
Yeah.
get so
Maybe that's a nice place to start.
yeah,
Yeah,
cool.
cool.
Okay, cool. So I want to know from your guys' standpoint, when you think of Forex and the trading industry, what do you think of? What's the first thing that comes to your mind?
Do you want the honest truth?
I want the honest truth.
Yeah,
Yeah, as brutal,
yeah.
brutal as you can.
I think when I think of day traders, I think it's someone that's selling a course or selling a group chat,
Yeah.
like for 30, 40 pounds a month, and they
Yeah.
bullshit.
Okay.
To be completely
Okay.
transparent with
Yeah,
you
yeah,
guys,
no,
it's
that's
fair
fair
enough.
enough.
it's
It's
good.
good.
I was going to go more to the fundamentals of what Forex trading is in my idea of
Okay.
Forex trading.
Yeah, yeah.
So you trading two currencies against each other
Yeah.
The
for a
exchange
buy or a
rate.
sell,
The exchange rate.
and the
between
exchange rate to obviously profit.
Yes.
And if you
correct.
buy something,
Analyzing the candlesticks.
them. Yeah, all of that.
Yeah.
There's lots that go into it.
but yeah, so you're ideally, if you're going to buy something, you're wanting the stock to go up.
Yep.
Yeah.
And if you're selling, you want it to go down. And
Correct,
if it
yeah.
doesn't, you're going to lose money.
Yeah.
And if it does, you're going to win money.
Correct,
Not win
yeah.
money, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, of
make
course,
money.
you make money. Yeah, correct.
Because I said lose and win like a fucking spin on a
Gambling.
roulette table. Yeah. But
It's
I
a
actually,
connotation that lots of people have, though.
I don't actually look at it like that, to be honest. I think it as everything in business is a gamble anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just think because it's a direct putting this in for
Yeah.
a return of this,
Yeah.
people obviously link it with
Yeah, of course.
gambling. But
It's got such a bad name already, like, well, forever. And it always will because of how easy it is to make money as an affiliate. And affiliate is what we'll go into. There's so many people out there that are affiliates, like celebrities, they will get into it. Influencers, everyone gets into the whole Forex scheme because of how easy it is to make money.
yeah.
How would you men?
Yeah,
Obviously,
so
you
what
just asked us
were you going to, you asked us, so what, yeah. Was that wrong? Was it right? Was it?
I mean, what you said was right about what is
Yeah,
Forex, but you showed what is Forex. You showed what people think Forex is. That makes sense.
It's the connotation that people
It's
have of it.
connotation on social media is what you see a Forex trader being.
You'll get someone that follows you on Insta that's like, you want to, like, their whole Insta profile is like, do you want to live a lifestyle like me, basically?
Yeah.
Girls, money, cars,
Well,
nights out.
That's why we're trying to move away from that.
Yeah.
We're trying to move towards, because at the end of the day, trading and the foreign exchange market, it's a white collar business. It's a professional business.
Yeah.
Like, look back in the day, like, it's professional, people wearing suits. It's not people trading on a jet ski, like in hotel. It's
If only.
it's like, the horrible thing is, like, people think that's real,
Yeah.
and it's so sad to see, and it gives a bad name for people like us.
Yeah.
So
But the first person that comes to my head when you say that is somebody that's quite loud about it now, and that's HS.
yeah,
He is, do you want to be living remote, boys?
Yeah.
Come on, Shans, all of this stuff.
Oh, Shans.
Come on, Shans. Like, you need to get online.
Yeah.
We're printing cash, is what
Yeah.
he uses.
Yeah.
Obviously, I see him as a very switched on salesman and entrepreneur, to the fact that to get into his advanced group,
Yeah.
you have to pay him a fee. And I think he takes a percentage of your profits as well.
no.
No?
No.
It's just the fee, the
It's
standard.
literally-
think so.
The upfront fee.
I don't think so, but the brokerage we pay
The
him.
brokerage pay
I
him.
can
Pays him
talk for
for-
days
yeah,
about
like,
this, lads.
yeah.
And I was just waiting because I know we
And
had a
obviously,
conversation off cam
Yeah.
before.
he's on the jet skis, he's on the yachts, he's in Marbella, in Ibiza, in Bali.
Yeah.
He's got the girl on his fucking Telegram group that's
Yeah,
sucking
yeah.
him off whilst he's printing cash.
Yeah.
These are all the things that you guys don't want to be associated
I
with,
think that's
right?
a good way just to take advantage of someone that's maybe a little bit younger,
Of
around the
course.
same age
Yeah.
group.
But this is what I'm saying to you guys is it's the thing that you're trying to get away from.
Yeah.
Are more often than not the
It's
people
not
are
get
the
away from it
loudest.
because we're not already there. We're
Yeah.
just trying to move the whole industry away from that side of things. Do you know what I mean? So
Yeah.
that's why we're growing so much on social media, because it's so big on social media.
Mm-hmm.
That's why we're so heavy on it, because we want to move away from that side of the sector. But with regards to HS, like first thing I will say, like he's a very, very genuine guy. He's very, very smart, and he actually has good morals. Like I spoke to him in Dubai, and he's actually a good guy. And what he does, like I feel like he's represented in the wrong way, just potentially how Tate is. Like it's a similar way, like social media fucks a lot of people up. But all in all, like he's a genuine guy. I spoke to him like personally, and I asked him like, what's your goal like in life? And he told me, he's like, you know, I'm trying to like help my mum out, and that's a massive thing. And I don't know if you know this, but he went to like boarding school. Like
I saw all of that.
His mum like
I actually didn't know.
his mum like dropped everything to send him to boarding school. Like he's bare smart.
Remortgaged his house.
Yeah.
Remortgaged her house and everything.
Like I know his morals are there, but what I feel like is happening is because he has the audience, he's potentially being used without knowing what he's actually doing. Because
But he's being used by who though?
go on.
Yeah, so there'll be people like potentially, I'm not know if it's true, but might be managing him and telling him, influencing him to do a certain thing because the amount of money you can make from doing it, because he's got such a massive audience. Because first he started off with gym, didn't he? He started with gym and he was mashing it out. Him and Ed, Head Fitness. And then all of a sudden he grew this massive following. So then there's people look into that and think, well, how can I optimize you in the Forex space? And that be getting them into the brokerage, signing them up, and then obviously getting paid for that.
Swiss.
Like BD Spin.
If I told you how these, I'm gonna tell you, but if I tell you, if I tell you how this money is made in the Forex industry, like on that side of things, like with HS, any influencers that promote Forex.
He don't trade, right? He doesn't understand charts.
No. He doesn't know how to trade. No way. And even the guy that's doing his signals, I don't think he knows how to trade. Because it's such a controversial topic. Because at the end of the day, he's sending out these signals. You could say he's a scammer. But at the end of the day, the people on the other end of the phones that are receiving the signals, it's their choice to place the trades. It's their choice to copy that. They're just being influenced by his lifestyle and him saying that he's making all this money. But they're not looking into they're not asking for verified results. They're not asking for a track record. They're not asking for regulations. They're just like...
They don't know no better.
They're just like, he's driving a Lambo, I'm going to copy his trades. Do you know what I mean? That's what's happening. And it's not his fault. He's just leveraging the stupidity of the younger generation.
Really.
Yeah.
Well, the way I look at it as well is like, if he doesn't do it, someone else going to do it. So he's just obviously taking the opportunity to snap it. I'm not saying it's right. I'm not saying it's wrong.
Yeah.
That's where he stands.
He's just taking advantage of it.
He's taking advantage of it.
Which is why we flew out to Dubai to see him. Because
did you actually arrange a meeting with him?
Not with him. He's got a partner out in Dubai who we actually went to see.
Is it the foreign dude?
No.
Which foreign dude?
No, not
General G.
He's not foreign.
No.
He's English.
No, like the French dude. That's.
Switzy man.
Oh,
Yeah.
Switzy man.
No. I've spoken to him as well. But
What's he do? Is he?
He's the same. He does the same thing.
Yeah.
He's not a day trader then. But he's not a Forex.
I'm not gonna talk bad about anyone's name in the industry. I'm not about that. But
it's a good trait to have.
Yeah, I wouldn't ever do that because where we stand, we want to help them and legitimize their business. That's what, like I said, we flew out to Dubai.
Yeah.
In the hope of bumping into HS, which did happen. We had like this penthouse party, which we hosted and just went ham in Dubai in hope that he would come, and he came, and I sat him down, we spoke to him.
What was our invite?
I didn't know you then, bro. You would have been invited.
The first one. Could have got the podcast on the penthouse.
It's cool, don't worry. We're episode 100, like milli subs. Don't worry, man. Our party.
Take a note of that.
Take two.
Did the penthouse pod. It's got a nice ring to it.
Yeah, really good ring to it.
That's good, that is.
Penthouse pod, I like it.
Sorry, man, Karen.
What was I saying?
But he came through.
You bumped into him.
So we met with the guy who was meeting with, and HS turned up, and we want to legitimize his business because I don't know if you boys know this, but like sending signals is financial advice, which is illegal. So you can't actually do that. You can't send signals like eventually.
I didn't know that was illegal.
Yeah, eventually you're going to get shut down by the FCA. You're going to get fined, and everything you've ever owned, everything you've ever, any car you're driving, it's going to get repossessed. It's happened to people in the past. It's happened
to multiple people.
Which is why,
So this is where these guys go that were selling the trades and just went off the face of the earth.
That's what happens.
They hide to Thailand or to go to Dubai.
Why do you think most people move to Dubai, bro? They're hiding. They're going there for a reason.
Yeah.
They're going there because they fucked up so much here that they're trying to get fined, they're trying to get arrested or whatever it is. They got off to Dubai. There's nothing.
Different jurisdictions.
Can't catch them.
They can't catch them. And
Would you guys relocate to Dubai? Not for that reason, obviously, but
I think the only reason would be tax benefits, because there's some great tax benefits of being in Dubai. And I love the city. I think it's fantastic.
it's
it's
brilliant.
gorgeous.
it's
honestly.
beautiful.
It's
It's beautiful.
I've never actually been. So
You haven't
you?
been, but you need to
No,
do
man.
it.
We're
You
going to
need
shut
to
it
do
down
it.
this summer.
We-
Man. We're gonna shut it
I
down.
don't know about this summer.
November.
Yeah, like November. Like, that's like their summer. Like,
Yeah.
Oh, is it? And
Well,
then-
no, it's not. But
Nah,
it's the best time to go.
Yeah, November. Yeah,
yeah, it's too
Bit
hot
cooler.
now.
Yeah.
yeah, because you get your nice 30s days,
Yeah.
and then 25 evenings, and it's not going out and sweating.
Yeah, of
fucking.
course, that's the worst.
You go out in your pants and sweat now.
It's so hot. It's a different kind of heat out there. It's
Yeah.
not like Cyprus or
Yeah, horrible.
it's
Nah,
just
it's not
humid and it's
humid.
just yeah.
It's a desert, bro.
It's a
Yeah.
desert.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a
You're
desert.
literally in the desert. But yeah, can you carry on as to where you were going with
Yeah.
that? So
So with HS, we wanted to legitimize his business. What I mean by that is because we work under an FCA umbrella license. Everything we do is above board, run under the correct license. So we wanted to say to him, look, you can do exactly what you're doing right now, but do it in a legitimate way where you're actually, one, providing real results, track records, audited reports, basically just to show an investor, look, we can make you money.
yeah,
Yeah.
Because what statistic do you think people make money in the Forex market?
I'd say less than 1%.
About that. It's like 2% of
Yeah,
people
2%.
who actually...
You weren't expecting me to be right, were
No,
you?
no, no.
I was about to say half. Nah, but yeah,
Good
like
guess.
yeah, like 2%.
no, he was on his safari.
Oh, was
earlier.
it? Yeah.
Doing the research. I rate that.
That actually was a guess.
I
No,
know.
but you, it's
right.
it's pretty obvious guess,
Yeah.
right? Because whenever you talk to someone about Forex, it's like, oh, I've lost money. Like,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
facts.
Well, I
So-
know because we experienced it.
Yeah,
as a
yeah.
group,
Yeah, of
as a
course.
collective.
Exactly. It's because it's true. Only 2% of people actually make money in this industry. And why? It's because they're not going for these massive returns. They're going for realistic returns. They're going for those 2, 3, 4% months. Whereas all these guys that are trying to give signals are promising £100 to £1,000 in a month, like unrealistic.
They're not working on the percentages. They're working on like pips or pound signs.
And so
But
that's
in-
what I
in-
recognise as pips. That's
Yeah,
what they used to
pips.
talk about.
Yeah, that's the biggest sort of.
I didn't even understand
A
what pips are. I'd be
pip
like,
is
yeah, it's
just a
going to go.
movement in the market,
Correct.
right?
Yeah, it's just like a point where it moves.
It's a point where it moves. So if people counting pips, that can mean anything due to something called risk to reward. But that's something.
So people are like, up 100 pips this
that
week.
could be
It
that
means
could mean nothing. It can mean nothing.
You got to work
It depends on the lot size. you play.
Fugazi. Wheezy is a wheezy.
Is it like, are you man like getting stressed in here when you're working?
Getting what?
Like
Stress.
you know, like on because the first thing that comes to my mind is like Wolf of Wall Street when I think of trading. Are you man like?
No, so look,
yeah.
By the way, we're in the boys HQ. They've had us down.
Yeah.
All that
Yes,
kind of
yeah,
stuff.
of
So
course.
that's why H said when you're in here.
Yeah.
But yeah, go on.
No, we don't get stressed.
No, I don't get stressed.
strippers
Oh,
in
I
or
think because we've been doing it for
Come,
7
Little
years.
midgets and throwing them on the feet.
You do it for 7 years. You train your brain to think
Bring
some
in
way.
the strippers. Sorry, bro. He was going.
No, you
You're going
had to
for
do
7 years and all of this shit. I'm just thinking of fucking Leonardo DiCaprio.
Throwing a midget on the dartboard.
What is it? He says, you can't think of them as people. You can't look them directly.
You can't-
Don't look them directly in the eye. They're nasty little
They got
fuckers.
superhuman strength. So I got it, man.
Oh yeah. It's because we've been doing it for 7 years. You kind of train your brain to think differently. So when you attack the market, when I first started, when you place a trade, you see it go up and down. You think your head's going crazy,
Emotionally
attached to the trade. Now I can look at a trade and walk out and do something. Like my head's not in the trade because after so many years of doing it, you get so used to seeing it that it's just like you turn a blind eye to it, and it's just part of your day to day. It's like waking up and brushing your teeth. It's like trading. It's like placing a trade and then getting on with your day. Most people place a trade and it's their life. So you just got to take the money aspect away from it as well, because people just look at the pound signs and think, "Wow, money," but really, it's so much more to that.
It's like most things in life, right? It's all on the mind. It's all your mindset. It's psychology. So when I think about what Ryan just spoke about, like I always revert back to crypto, and it's like in the crypto market, everyone was raring to put money in, but they didn't know when to take it out. They didn't have a plan, and that was all because of their mind. They was greedy. So most people have actually made a lot of money in crypto, but then they didn't take it out because they got greedy, and then they come back down.
Yeah.
So it's the same with trading. It's like you need to know when to get out. It's all good getting in, but you need to have that mindset to be able to get out.
But can you give me some financial advice? I mean, I've got Ethereum right now.
I'm not.
Is it a good idea for me to hold it?
Ethereum's down there, bro. My dad listens to like crypto podcasts all the time, and he keeps saying that like Ether and Bitcoin, and then like from the pods that he listens to, he says that they are going to go up eventually.
Right.
Just it's going to take a pretty
I
long
hope
time.
so.
I'm not saying too much.
Can I?
But
I sorry, go on, bro.
Ripple, XRP. I'm not going to say too much, but
I've actually got XRP.
Have you? Yeah.
I've got 100. Well, no, like maybe 3 bills.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
Why am I going to make some dough?
Yeah.
You
Hope
think?
so.
You don't.
This is not factual advice. No.
Right. One thing that whilst you were talking, bro,
Sorry.
I wanted to ask you.
Yes.
What's the? This is a question to both of you though. What's the biggest loss?
Lost.
If you man feel comfortable talking about that, what's the most money that you guys have lost on one trade?
Where did we start? God.
Oh shit.
Well, in this game, in this industry, you have to take losses. It's
Yeah.
part of the game. If you don't accept it, then you're never going to do it. But I reckon I probably had a funded account with 200k. So what, 1%? So 2,000, probably 2,000, 4,000 pounds, depends on the day.
Is that it?
Yeah.
I kind of expected a little bit more. I'll be
I'll
honest.
tell you, these
I'll
men
tell
aren't
you-
day trading
But
like
yeah,
we
you,
Yeah.
yeah, you guys are
Everything-
smart. You're not
Yeah.
really putting too much risk up.
No,
No?
low risk, right mindset, right trades.
Because what Ryan's speaking about is like that's per trade, but like if you have a
Yeah.
losing streak, like he's down 2k in one trade, then he loses another trade, that's 4k.
What's the biggest
6.
losing streak?
So for me, it was like 8 bags.
Okay,
But
but I
then-
still expected more.
Yeah, but then like the biggest trade I've ever made is like 80k. So
Yeah.
Mashallah.
yeah, but do you know what I mean?
Fucking hell, bro.
But that 80k is like gets deteriorated by
Yeah.
losses as well. So
Serious.
it's not 80k profit.
You've got to see it as a business expense.
Yeah.
That's all trading is. So as soon as
Yeah.
you make money, picture of clients coming in and buying
Yeah.
things.
Do you
and then
man?
all-
Do you man put on the same trades, or are you
Nah.
guys
No,
like
we're
set up as each other? And
completely
you guys
different.
are just going.
completely different.
There's
With
no
trading, you have
advice
to
or
be
anything?
no. With trading, you have to do it all yourself.
Yeah.
You can't.
So-
This is why like the mentors don't work. Say like you follow people's signals,
Mhm.
it don't
Yeah.
work simply because it's an individual that has to. Everyone looks at the market differently due to psychology in the market, the way they look at things. So everyone trades differently. When me and Ant tried it back in the day, didn't we? We tried to
Yeah.
it just did not work.
When we
It
first
didn't work
started, we
because
tried
it's
to-
the contracts
yeah.
of just like different ideas, different ways to see the market, and those two contradict and they don't work.
So in the way that you guys are set up in terms of a business,
Yeah.
Mhm.
you have one fund,
Yeah, we have a fund.
correct?
Correct. Yeah.
So do you guys say, right, okay, for 3 days of the week, I'm going to take care of
No,
that?
no,
no, no.
it's
How
It's
how does
all-
that
it's a
work if you
robot.
guys are
It's all,
trading?
we've got
Oh shit! Right,
we've
sorry.
got,
Yeah,
we've got an
yeah, yeah,
algorithm.
yes.
We've got an algorithm that does all our trading for us.
And then you trade for your own personal gain.
I can't manage millions, bro. My head will
No.
be gone.
Is that how much money you guys are managing? Like, millions,
yeah.
yeah.
in
Yeah.
the fund. Yeah.
Serious.
If
Yeah.
you're trying to catch us out,
I'm
yeah.
not trying to catch no one out. I'm just as well as
no.
trying to get clips, bro.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
I'm curious.
It's
Like
still-
that's
it's
I'm
still
curious,
right, yeah,
bro.
no, yeah,
It's
yeah,
not very
yeah.
often that I get to sit in a
It's-
room with people that are doing
Yeah,
well.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Listen, boys.
we're very
At the end of the
proud,
day,
yeah.
you guys have been going for 7 years, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And been working for a very long time.
Mm.
We've been 7 months, 8 months.
Really.
Yeah.
So like,
Sometimes.
it's very, very plausible to anybody that's open-minded
Yeah.
and intelligent.
Yeah.
That's very normal for me that you guys
Yeah.
have been doing that
Yeah.
for a certain amount of time.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
you've accumulated what you've
Yeah.
accumulated.
Nah.
Yeah.
Obviously,
I
hats
appreciate
off.
that.
Thank
But
you. Appreciate that.
Yeah,
I think
no.
it's deserved. So
Yeah.
Thank
I
you.
appreciate that.
1,000%, I agree with them.
Yeah, it's like with our industry, it's kind of limitless because at the end of the day, we're managing funds.
Mhm.
So all it is for us is just to get as much capital as we can, keep increasing our track record. You know, we've got a 5-year track record now that we've been running for. So to keep increasing
But
that,
you've been in a plus.
yes,
For 5
we haven't
years
had
now.
So-
we haven't had a losing month for 5 years.
Shit.
Yeah.
And it's all verified, all audited track records.
Average is about
very
7%
proud of that.
per month.
Yeah,
On average,
and
over the course of 5 years.
Is that for a client or for like
the
as a
whole
collective?
fund is,
for the whole fund. So yeah, it works out as a percentage. Yeah. So, you know, we've got 5 years now. Once we have a 10-year track record, that's when we can start, you know, approaching banks and, you know, big institutions.
Yeah.
And that's when shit will get serious. So
That the
it's
goal.
all, yeah,
Yes,
the
100%.
goal is obviously to be managing billions, bro.
Yeah.
And
A hedge
have-
fund, basically.
yeah,
A massive hedge
to
fund.
have partnerships, you know, like you guys, you know, potential, like we have over 100 partnerships already. Of
Watch
just,
out for the Gooms partnership, man.
Yeah, man.
it's coming.
Yeah, if any of you guys want to make some trades, don't go directly
don't go to them,
Ryan.
shout
Come to us first.
Shout us.
Yeah, but yeah, that's the goal, bro. It's just
Yeah.
we're very fortunate to be in like in a limitless industry where we're not selling a product, we're not selling
A service.
we're selling a way for someone to make money. So our audience is limited, our potential is limited. So we're very fortunate, but it's very
Unlimited.
And
Unlimited.
the
sorry,
thing
unlimited,
the thing as
but-
well is like our clients don't make money unless we make money.
Yeah.
That makes sense. So without our trading actually being good, we don't make no money from it. So our trading needs to be good, then they get paid profit splits, which is obviously 70-30.
It's a thing where everybody wins.
Yeah.
You guys only get
Basically,
paid if
yeah.
your clients
Correct.
win.
Bro, if we fuck up, our reputation is destroyed. Do you know what I mean? So for us, we always say we would rather lose a client because we're not making them enough money than lose a client because we blow their account.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So if you're a client that's coming to me and like, you're only making me 2-3% a month, that's not enough. I will tell you, fuck off, go to find someone else. They'll go to someone giving signals, promising thousands. They'll blow their account. They'll come back to me.
Yeah.
And then their whole mindset will be changed.
Yeah.
But with me, you know, we're, as well as they're looking for a good product, we're looking for good clients. We don't want people calling us up every day. Oh, my account's in a loss. You know what I mean? We're looking for quality clients who understand that this market comes with a risk. With a risk, but it's a longevity. You know, we're looking for the next 5-10 years. We're not here for a year to just try and flip accounts.
Would you man recommend like to someone 18 at home wants to start setting? Would you guys recommend day trading or no?
Yeah, no, of course. I think you have to, because the amount of opportunity is created for us. It's tough though. I'm not gonna lie. It's very, very, very tough day trading. There's no two ways about it. Because at that age, 18, we experience it. You might be going to university. You might be in school. It's all these social aspects. So there's lots of things that come into play about doing it. So it's hard. But I would recommend it.
Well, I'll put it out there. Starting this business is the best thing I've ever done in my life.
Yeah.
Like, not even for the fact of money, like the monetary side of things, like money, the connections I've made,
networking.
Yeah. Got any big
experiences
names?
that
the
come with it,
friendship,
right?
the friendship we've built, like it's just got stronger.
Were you guys like best pals before?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Since 11 years old, wasn't
11
it?
years
Year
old.
7, because I
Year
came
7.
over from Ireland. Yeah, so I used to live in Harrow, then I went over to Ireland, then I came to St Albans, and then was that funny?
No, I've got a funny story in it to tell. Like,
You got a funny story to tell. Okay, I can't. Yeah, it's good
No,
one.
go on.
I know what it is already, so that's fine. That's why I'm increasing.
You continue your little travels.
Yeah, so grew up in Harrow, went where did I go? Ireland, then back to St Albans, and then me and Ant's been friends since year 7. Went Nicholas Breakspear
Yeah.
Catholic school.
That's similar to us.
Really?
We've been
Sick.
best pals since year 8.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
sick.
literally just a year later than us.
Yeah.
We're one
yeah.
up on you.
Yeah. Sick.
So what's the story?
I want to
then?
hear your story.
Yeah, what's the story
it's,
then?
it's probably not
I don't
that-
think there was a story. I think
It's probably not.
you
It's
just
probably
went
not even. It's probably not even that funny. Basically, he was a new kid in school, innit?
You used to pick on him.
No. No. He come in.
to and was defo a bully at school.
No, I was the nicest guy, bro.
Ryan used to pick on him.
Yeah, he was bullying me. Nah, basically, he was a new kid in school. Like halfway through the year, like I've already like, you know, when you join year 7, you got your like clique and that.
Yeah.
Who like I'm still friends with now. But anyway, he joined late, like halfway through the year, and I walk into form like in the morning, and there's just him sat at the front, like jumper on. You know when you like got the uniform, but you don't wear it all. Like you got the jumpers and that. He's wearing it all. I'm like,
It's like when you first
like-
start driving and like
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, who's this new kid? Like, cool. And I'm sat at the back, he's at the front, and then the teacher's like, and you're taking this guy around school for the week. I was like, fuck. I was like, fuck, say, you gotta take this fucking guy around school. I was about to say nerd.
Oh man, who's this fucking?
The worst thing is, my mum told me to wear that jumper, and I was like, "Mum, I'm not wearing."
No,
it. She was
no
like,
one
"Wear
wore
the
the jumper in school.
Yeah,
like,
no one
just
wore the
him.
jumper.
And came over
Tie,
like,
jumper,
Yeah.
and
fuck you doing wearing a jumper, man?
So
Take
like
it off.
shirt,
First
tie,
I said to
jumper,
him,
blazer.
first I said to him, bro, take that jumper off.
Fuck you doing?
He'd have to walk out the house with the jumper on, like go around the corner, like take it off, put it in his bag, and then put it back on when he walks back in.
But yeah, then, do you know what? It was the best thing that ever happened to me, bro. Like, if that didn't happen, we wouldn't be where we are today. So it just goes to show that the
You got
maddest
forced
things,
into merging
we got
together.
forced into
Basically,
a
fate.
friendship.
It's fate.
That's us though.
Really?
Is it?
He moved in opposite my grandma,
No
Oh
way.
wow, really?
and she made me go over the road to say hello.
no.
And I didn't want to. And I went over there, and
Yeah.
he was into Lego and like
Lego.
art and
I
all
like
that
Lego.
shit, and I was into
Lego
football.
You used to like Lego.
Lego,
Yeah,
Lego,
say no
yeah,
more,
yeah,
my
yeah.
guy.
Yeah, so used to the nerds then.
Yeah.
Me and Ant are the good looking ones.
Right, listen, man. I know. Listen, I got my geeky side. I'm handsome, bro. Don't
Nah, you are.
But, But yeah, it's
Thanks,
very
bro.
it's very
So good.
it's very similar in that sense.
Yeah.
That,
That is.
we kind of got forced together.
Yeah.
And it's
To
the best
a
thing.
certain extent, but then it's
Like,
like,
it came back around.
yeah.
But like you guys said, fate is
Yeah.
what brought us together.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
Would we have become what we became if you never moved in opposite? Probably. Would we have spent the amount of time? Would it have been as accessible to us without cars and all of that kind of stuff to see each other the amount that we
It's
did.
the craziest thing to think, like, what could have been.
Oh,
yeah,
bro.
don't.
I think
Do you
about
imagine?
that shit so
Imagine if
much.
you picked the person next to you, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Take him around for
Yeah.
the week.
Yeah.
And
Bro,
we'd be like,
life-
thank fuck.
And he was like,
And
yes.
I
and he's like,
I could be just a bum today or something.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
If I didn't meet Ryan, like,
Do you know what? I
life
don't
is-
personally like from. I know Chris and I know myself. Obviously, this is the first time that I met you guys.
Yeah.
I mean, we spoke. I wish you happy birthday. That's
Yeah,
the first
yeah,
time we spoke. But like, I genuinely don't think that me and Chris would have been like not doing anything, whether we were friends or not.
Yeah.
I know for a fact, most definitely me. Like, I always from
Cheers,
when I
lad.
was young. No, but I know from within, like from when I was young. Like, we spoke about Lego, but when I was in year 11, year 6. Kids used to come into school with their Lego men. I used to paint them. They used to give me £20.
I swear down.
Bro, I swear to God, bro, I used to paint like COD characters and stuff
Well,
like
going
that.
on
bro.
that topic in school,
Yeah, we used to sell.
our first business was selling cookies and Lucas.
Yeah. We used to do
That's
that.
like
Oh, you were them
standard.
Donnies.
Yeah, one of
Nah,
them
the
ones.
Asians had that market at my school, and I couldn't really step
Couldn't
on
tap
their
into
toes.
that
like
market.
Couldn't take over.
No, I
They
couldn't
had
step
them-
in like that. Them man
they
had
had
all
higher
like their dad's
margins.
local shops and that, so they were
Yeah.
getting things for stock price and then selling them on. And margins were too small for me to even compete. I tried it, but it didn't work.
But it's crazy how those little things will it's from young, innit?
Yeah,
Like,
core
you,
memories.
like you know that you're
Yeah.
meant for it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
of course,
it is.
yeah.
Yeah, well, one thing me and H always say is that we knew from a young age that we were destined for greatness.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we didn't know how or when or why, but we just knew that we weren't going to be like every other fucking noob that was
Yeah.
sat in this classroom like this, listening to the teacher. It doesn't come from a place of like, well, I was going to say cockiness, but maybe it is a bit cocky. But I think you have to be slightly cocky
You do.
to be brilliant.
Yeah, no, you do.
It's
Yeah.
mad, though.
I wouldn't say that it's cockiness. It's almost. I mean, we spoke about this in a previous pod, but it's like just a delusion that people can't fathom. Like,
Yeah.
I'm going to be better.
Yeah.
Do you-
Manifestation.
Yeah.
Manifestation.
I mean,
Manifestation,
even-
that's it.
I mean, we've spoke about it on a pod as well, but like being sat like in school, like I know Chris feels the same, like just not feeling like, obviously you can relate and you got your pals at school and stuff like that, but you don't feel like they're quite as good as you. I mean, there's no really like
No
nice
bad
way to
blood.
put it.
Yeah.
Like, and it sounds so horrible to say, but it's like, we're at that level.
Would you
And it's
say
like,
they were just brainwashed to the system? To
do
some
you
extent.
know what, bro? To a certain extent, because it was me and my one pal Sam at school, because we went to different schools.
Yeah.
But I had my
Oh,
one
really?
pal Sam, and we used to bicker with our form tutor about how school was bollocks. It really set you up for life. And like, he used to full on get pissed. I mean, I was all right because I was respectful about it, but he'd get like sent out of class, detentions, like suspended. He eventually got kicked out of school. But but I feel like, I remember there's this one kid called, his name was another Sam. I don't want to say his second name just in case.
Yeah.
But he used to be like a proper like dork. Like he was clever, but he was a fucking geek. And I remember once we were sat as no, but I'll be straight though. There's no way that there's no way that he's getting things. Like, I'll be straight.
Yeah,
But
okay, cool.
we were sat as a friendship group at school, and like one of the boys that I'm actually still cool with now, he goes, he's gonna do really well in life. But in my head, I was like now, especially when I look back on it, I'm like, what? Doing what? A normal job?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
I had those thoughts from then.
Yeah, of
Mine
course. Yeah, no, I think me and Ant were similar because we done the uni route and then we got into employment. And
What did you guys study at uni? Just take
I'd done quantity surveying at London
I
South
was
Bank.
doing design engineering at London South Bank, yeah.
And we was in the 9 to 5s. We started that obviously like everyone else, and then COVID hit, which is a blessing in disguise. We'll talk about that later on.
Yeah.
But I was sitting in my 9 to 5 looking at all these people, and I'm thinking, if I'm new and at age of 30, nah, I can't be that guy.
Yeah.
I can't be. I've got to find alternatives. And me and Ant used to talk about this like endlessly on nights. Like we cannot be those people. Imagine like telling your kid at 40, like I still talk up to someone potentially younger than me because he's now a manager.
Yeah.
Like that we just couldn't be those guys.
Like, bro, if you're
dreaming so much bigger, basically.
Yeah, if you're looking around your workplace and you're not motivated by anyone in there, you're in the wrong place to be.
Facts.
Do you know what I mean? So you need to look around your environment, and wherever your surroundings is what you're gonna be in the future.
Yeah.
So it was a hard transition. We took the risk, but it's
the best
decision
thing
we've
we've
ever
done.
made.
Was the transition during COVID?
Yeah.
Yeah, just after.
So can you go into that?
yeah, of course.
So we went to uni, but we was on a degree apprenticeship, so we was working, going to uni once a week, and then we was every single working hour after work. When Ryan finished work, he used to work near me. We used to come around mine every single day after work and just teach ourselves, study how to trade. People would go out. Every bit of income that we'd have would go towards buying courses, reinvesting into our business, putting into a trading account, blowing it. So everything we was doing, all our money was just going. Like it had to happen. It had to happen to get to where we are now. So that happened 17, 18. I don't know how COVID was like. When was lockdown? Like 2020?
March 2020, wasn't it?
So we was getting furloughed. You know when furlough was happening? So you're getting paid to be at home.
Yeah.
We was like, fuck. You know what?
There's our fund.
This is our final opportunity to make it.
It's fucking go time.
We're getting paid to work on our dreams.
Yeah.
If we don't make it now, we never will.
Never. Yeah, now, never.
Do you know what I mean?
Dope.
So whilst everyone was playing Call of Duty, playing FIFA,
you had a purpose.
we had every single working hour of that lockdown was put towards our business.
We used to wake up at 7, jump on the Zoom from 7 to about 8 o'clock at night, and I promise you, I've got videos, I've got everything, evidence, and we would just study the market and study it as hard as we can, read books. I remember we picked up a few books, Trading in the Zone, all these books out there, and we just studied it, and we just made it, we put our all into it, because we had nothing else to lose, basically.
Yeah.
And furlough ends, and then we handed in our notice.
I said to Ryan, when we started getting furloughed, I was like, by the time they try to call us back to work, we're telling them no.
Yeah.
Like, that's our goal. Our goal is when they try to call us back to work, we're saying no, because we're going to be earning enough from our income.
Yeah.
And whether we're earning less than our job, whether we're earning more, it doesn't matter.
As long as you could live.
We're gonna make it fucking work, no matter what.
Yeah.
We're gonna sacrifice whether we have to do this, do that, not drive, walk, get a bike, whatever it takes.
That's like us.
We're gonna do what it can, because we know the longevity of things. Eventually, it's going to get there, and you can't do that if you're at a job and you're doing something you don't enjoy.
And that's kind of when we grew our Instagram pages from then.
Yeah, from lockdown. That's when we started.
Starting from lockdown. Yeah.
Were you putting like was your thing like learn to trade with me or what?
No, so basically it was our journal. It's our journey. So we weren't those type of people first, like come join our course, do this, join signals. We've never been that type of person. We kind of just been organic, and where it's just like we post what we think of the market. So we share our ideas, our analysis, and we kind of just give back to the community instead of taking from it. If that makes sense. So that kind of how I think we sparked.
You added value to everyone.
We're basically adding value for free. Yeah. Like we're not asking anything for it.
Free value is one of the best ways to make.
Do you know what I mean? And we didn't want anything from it, did we?
No, we didn't. We didn't start like that. Like my Instagram page, I started posting memes for trading, just to make people laugh. Then people started liking it, and then I started posting charts, and I was like, oh right, I really like this, and it just snowballed. And I was like, do you know what? If I'm impacting one person's life, imagine if I can keep going and impact thousands, which I'm doing today. So it's like,
correct me if I'm wrong, but you're the most followed trader
in the UK on Instagram. Yeah. Just recently hit that, which is.
Congrats.
Thank you. If I told my
wait, say that one more time over. No, it's just good for the trader. Bro.
Yeah.
I'm now the most followed trader in the UK on Instagram.
Perfect.
Well, and action.
Yeah, like
that's a pretty cool fucking stat though, bro.
Oh, it's an amazing stat.
How do you know that that's a fact?
Because because the people I used to look up to when I started trading, who were the biggest on Instagram, I've now overtaken them, and now they want to partner with me rather than the other way around.
That's a fucking sick feeling.
Yeah.
Bro, like but the Joel's mad, which you boys will probably agree is like, if I told my past self, like when me and Ryan were younger and we were first starting a business, if I told him I was on 167,000 followers, started this business, got this office or whatever, he would be jumping, screaming, crying. But now for me, because I've got so much more to do, it feels normal to me.
Yeah.
It doesn't feel like I've really, like, sometimes I've got to pinch myself and feel like, you know what, fuck me, and you have come a long way.
Yeah.
And my parents tell me all the time, you've come a long way. But there's so much more to go.
Looking at the next move.
There's always so much more to go.
Yeah.
Do you guys feel like you got imposter syndrome maybe?
What's that?
Can you elaborate?
So that is imposter syndrome.
Where you don't think that you should really be here. Like how have I got here?
No, I think we should definitely be here because the hard work we've done.
Yeah, no, like,
but it don't feel real.
Bro,
almost like.
Is this my office?
Yeah. I get this all the time. Like, I might actually drive my car.
Bro, it's fucking
scary.
true, bro.
Yeah.
It's you're very, very right with what you're saying. Like, I feel like that happens with anyone. Like, anyone that's rich, anyone that's driving these cars, once they actually reach that level and they're driving that car, it's not the same.
I think it's the dopamine levels, isn't it? Where it rises so much that you want it so badly. When you got it, it drops, and it's like, oh, Now it's just like you're here now. Like,
next
what's
goal.
next? Next goal.
If I'm honest, I feel like the feeling I got when I passed my driving test and jumped in my first Vauxhall Astra is going to be better and bigger than if I was to jump in a Lambo right now. If I'm being totally honest with you.
It's a good feeling when you first pass your test.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
because
Best feeling,
I feel like
Yeah.
that first stage, that first difference is the biggest. So for us, quitting our jobs, that feeling we'll never get again.
Yeah, you just can't be
Do you know
that
what I mean?
feeling.
It's like a weight lifted off your shoulders, isn't it?
So now everything else is just extra. So now like everyone's goal nowadays is like, to get a Lambo, to have all this money, but that shouldn't be your goal, bro. Your goal should be something really, really personal to yourself.
Yeah.
Whether that's to better your family's life, to better your child's life, to just be a better person every day. Like,
I think
don't
just
go
the
for
freedom of your time as well.
Yeah.
To wake up and be able to do things that you enjoy to do.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, 100%.
And if you can still have things in the background that are making you richer every day,
passive
whilst
income.
doing those things, I think there's nothing more special than that.
No, it's not. It's not all.
When you guys first started out trading, did you guys always know that you'd get to the stage where you'd be thinking about handling billions and turn into a hedge fund?
No.
Or was the goal literally to be on a jet ski on your phone?
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Do you know what I'm saying? I can't lie. That was the first thing when we was looking at these people on Instagram. I was like, I want a Lambo. I want this. Now I don't even want. Oh, obviously it would be nice, but I couldn't care. I genuinely couldn't care. It's all about giving back to the people, helping people, and changing people's lives. Like people investing with us and they're earning good money and we're changing people's lives. They even pay certain things with it and stuff. So it's so rewarding. So much more rewarding than driving a Lambo. Would you say?
Yeah, like bro, like when we first started this, it was like, let's get like 100 grand each. Let's make 7-8% a month. Let's make 7-8 grand a month and be happy. And then just like sit in our rooms and just trade.
Yeah.
But now it's like there's so much more to
Trading's
the industry.
only one thing. The industry's so
Now
massive.
we're trading money for other people.
Yeah.
We've got partnerships. We've got white labels. We've got sales teams on the floor. Like we're hiring people. We're offloading work. Like when you run a business, there's so much more to it.
Yeah.
And if anything, one bit of advice I can give is if you start a business, don't expect yourself to have freedom. You never have freedom when you have a business. You're working 24/7. You're thinking
But
about
it don't
that
feel
business.
like work.
Yeah.
I agree with that. I don't feel like I'm working.
I'm not working.
It
It's
doesn't
not
feel
work.
like work.
This is chilling.
It doesn't feel like
I'm going to counteract that because today is the freedom of my time.
yeah.
But I'm working.
Yeah. No, okay.
So
it's
I am
work, but
free.
it's not work.
Yeah.
It's work.
Yeah.
But
Me
it's,
not being free
yeah.
is being stood on a 250-degree grill,
yeah.
fucking turning chicken over, which
Yeah.
is what I was doing this time last year.
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
That's
being called chicken boy on a Saturday night.
that's
No.
not being free to me.
No, that's not being free.
Me coming and spending the day with you guys, having a really exciting meeting with somebody that you could potentially work with in the future, and seeing some friends and going out for food for my day of work whilst editing on the way here is freedom for me.
Yeah, that is it's beautiful.
So
No, you're right. You're right. Ever since we have quit our jobs, we've been free. But in terms of when it comes to not having to do anything and have money just ticking over in the background, that's what I mean.
Yeah.
Like if you have a business, the minute you stop, your business dies. Do you know what I mean?
Of course.
Until you hire people to do the work for you.
I saw someone talking about something on a podcast and they said if you can't take 90 days away from your business, then you're not a true entrepreneur.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
It's true. Your
you
business
guys
should be able
take
to run. Yeah.
90 days away or no?
Well,
we have business
in our
partners.
What, that are trading or?
we
Because you said you got an algorithm that trades.
the algorithm trades the funds.
Yeah, so it could, but it couldn't.
The thing is,
it
you
couldn't
guys
grow.
could step away tomorrow for 90 days
You want to
and
keep
the
growing.
business will stay,
Yeah.
but you're looking for that next.
Yeah, we're looking
Yeah.
for the next thing.
So you need to be hands-on for that next step.
Yeah, and we want to. It's not
Yeah.
like it's out of choice. It's
Yeah.
not because
Can
we
go
have
into
to
the
do something.
algorithm more. I'm super curious about that. Did you guys code it yourselves or what? Did you hire
No,
someone to do it?
We've got the license for it.
Got the
We know,
license
we
for
know
it.
someone that owns it. We've got the license to use
Okay.
it,
Yeah.
and then that is what trades are on our fund. Basically, we've got
So-
three actually.
yeah.
Three
So you
different
guys
algorithms.
don't actually do anything for trading the funds?
No, we
No,
don't trade
not
other
the
people's
private
funds.
investment fund,
We
yeah.
trade our own funds.
We trade our own
Because like I
funds.
said, psychology comes into a big factor of trading.
Yeah.
So
You don't
as-
want to put that on someone else's dough.
as soon as you start trading someone else's
You
money,
don't do it for yourself as well.
you're-
It causes
yeah.
too much stress for yourself.
yeah,
It's horrible.
you'll create stress for yourself. You're
Yeah.
trading other people's money. But when I ask you guys about like, if I want to ask you guys like, what do you think of people that sell courses? What's your thoughts on that?
I just think straight away it's a red flag.
Okay.
I just do. Because
Okay.
because of that rap that it's got over the past however
Yeah.
many years since when we
Are you
were like,
talking
okay,
about
let's do
courses
this.
just in the
Forex
Forex
courses.
game?
Let's
Yeah.
say Forex game courses. I want to know your boys' opinion, and I can give you like some my
Me
opinion on it.
personally, I wouldn't be able to trust
Okay.
a course just
Yep.
purely because of my own experience when we used to do it back in the day, and just a lot of the stuff that I do see on socials about, like, I just have, like, there's bullshit, bro.
Yeah.
Like, these guys that are selling your courses and trying to sell this life that they live, the majority of the time they're earning the money from the courses.
I'm going to counteract you. I think that if I went in with, this is what I bring in monthly, this percent of my monthly income, I'm going to delegate to that. And I'm happy that if it goes like that, I'm happy because it's an investment. If I traded on a course, the guys that are selling the courses more often than not end up on a plus at the end of the month. So if I trade at the same risk, I will naturally make money.
Okay.
If I'm with the right person.
Okay.
Now you're smiling at me, so
Which opinion do you guys agree with more?
Obviously, you're both valid.
When I say the courses though, like, obviously I'm not talking about you guys, by the way.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
So I've got a very, like, I've got my own opinion on courses of what we do, because we're bringing out a course. It's just come out.
Okay.
And
sorry to just shit all over it like that.
No, it's good.
red flag.
It goes back to what we first said.
I'll be
but
honest.
now you guys can come back.
I'll be
going to tell you.
honest. When Chris first came to me and mentioned you and was saying about putting money in, I was like, bro, you can't trust these traders.
Yeah.
Dead ass, bro.
It makes sense. It makes sense. Like, I understand why.
I stood my ground for you, man.
Yeah. Appreciate that.
Cheers, bro.
Nothing bad about you.
Yeah.
It's just what people.
It's the industry.
It's the industry. Yeah, it's a bad name on it.
And that's what we're trying to change over the years. But bringing it back to courses, like, let's say you know like drop shipping courses. Yeah, when you're doing drop shipping courses and you're selling courses on how to drop ship, you're creating competition for yourself. And it's like if you have a clothing brand and you teach people how to sell clothes, you're creating competition for yourself. So it doesn't make sense. With what we do,
the market to the market,
it's us against the markets. If I'm trading, he's trading, you're trading, we're not against each other, we're against the markets. So if I'm teaching someone how to trade, that's better for me because of diversification. If I have £1 million to trade, rather than me trading that whole million, I would be better off giving 10 people 100 grand each, and my profits is more likely to be profits over a long period of time because of diversification. Because if I lose that million's gone. If I give 100 grand to 10 people, my chance of profiting is more. So when we want to teach people how to trade, we're looking for good traders to then trade our capital for us. So then we don't have to trade all this money. We have hundreds of traders all trading profitably, different strategies, different this, and it creates diversification. So that's why with our industry, courses, if done right, which we have, to teach people how to trade, can work very beneficial. We're not creating competition, we're creating partnerships.
Yeah.
Right, with rather than people that sell courses on like clothing brands or whatever, as an example. Does that make sense?
And I think with our course and many courses out there, like one course might just sell you something, it's a PDF, and they go here, go away. With our course, it's like when you get it, we're constantly updating it with case studies. You get to join like a Discord group where it's a VIP membership. So it's not like you just you buy something and you're forgetting about you're bought into a network of community of traders to help grow. And like Ant was saying, we diversify out to the market and everyone just trades differently and grow. It's different.
What is it? Is it like a video course or what is it?
So we've got over 100 lessons. It's one-to-one mentoring 3 times a week. On top of that, you get given...
From you guys personally?
Yeah. You get given, depending on which course you get like a proprietary trading account, which is like, you'll get like 100 grand of our capital to trade with to basically prove that you can trade. So we're kind of setting people up to make money from the get-go. Because
you're giving people 100 grand to trade with?
Yeah.
Like real no.
Proprietary trading money. So it's...
No, what's that mean?
Yeah. So proprietary trading is like... It's like a margin account. You know more about margin accounts. So it's like...
Yeah.
Go on.
So basically, a prop firm account is basically a client will come, they purchase your account, and they have to prove themselves that they can trade, and then we will allocate them funds. That's basically how it works. So you have to get 10% to pass phase 1, and you have to get 5% to pass phase 2, and then you get the live funds. So you have to get 15% across 2 months, basically. Once you get that, you then get given the live funds. You can trade at how you want. But there's a hard stop loss in place at, I think, 10%. So you've had 100 grand and you have a stop loss in place at 10%. That means you only can lose, 10%, if that makes sense, which means you only can lose 10 grand. So in essence, we're not actually giving them 100 grand. It's more like 10K in the margin account to then be 100K. Because in the margin account, it's leverage. So it's Forex in depth. But if you have a 10K account a brokerage can basically make out that it's 100k, and they're basically trading a 10k account that with leverage it's now 100k. But on your screen it shows 100k. So you looks like, and you got the buying power of 100k.
Yeah, it's back confusing.
It's so confusing.
So basically,
I do apologize.
In simple,
They can only lose 10,000.
Yeah,
correct.
But because they've got a bigger fund,
Because it's leverage,
yeah.
they can trade more with more
Okay.
volumes.
That's
That's how it works.
Yeah, in simple terms, we're giving them 100 grand, a challenge to prove to us that they can make 10%.
to make 15,000
Okay.
in a month.
Yep,
Yeah.
2 months.
2 months.
Yeah.
Okay.
Without falling below 10%. So they have to make a profit without falling below
Because
a certain
effectively, if
amount.
they're playing with your funds, you don't
Yeah.
want to see your thing
Exactly.
in a
So
it's all
minus
about
50.
risk.
So
It's all about
so we
risk.
put them through the test. If they pass that, we then give them a live account, 100k account.
Okay, so you man are playing with like
And then-
stupid money then just to throw 10k
Yeah.
around, yeah?
And then if they make, and then how do we actually profit from that? Let's say we give them a 100k account. We take a 20% profit split. So if they make 10 grand, we keep 2k, they keep 8. That's how it works with this funded accounts, basically. But yeah,
I want to swivel. I think
on.
we've done a lot of business talk. We've spoken a lot about you guys and how you've built the business. I want to dive into you two as personally on a personal level.
Okay.
So obviously we've gone into you two and your relationship. Is there any relationships outside of you two that maybe we could talk about? Maybe a special lady or a couple of special ladies.
Couple of special ladies, God.
Couple.
Well, yeah, there's two of them, isn't there?
I thought you meant
You meant a
Fucking hell.
female, sorry, no. I'll let Ant start first.
nah, man. Right. Well, I don't know. What do you want to know?
What do you mean? Why are you going all stiff for?
Have you got babes?
Nah.
No.
I'm
Do you think
a
it's
one girl
important?
kind of guy, man.
Do you think it's important to have someone
So
when you're trying to grow a business or not? Both of you.
okay. So go on.
Well, I did have a girlfriend while growing the business at the time.
I think that benefited you?
Well, I wish it did a bit more because she even admitted that she wasn't really there for it. She I think she mentally checked out a long time ago in a relationship, so she wasn't really too bothered with how my success was, and that was really the main reason why she broke up with me, because she said that you being so successful is kind of like made me like scared and worried that you've done so much in your life since I've known you, and I've done not so much. So I wish that was the right person, because I would probably still be with her right now, and she probably would elevate me even further, because I think it is motivation, right? If you've got a girl, you want the best things for her. You want a nice house for her. You want to raise potential kids together with her, and that's all the things I think men think about when starting a business and having a girlfriend. So if that was the right person back then, I'd probably still be with her and be as strong as anything, really.
Yeah, it's mad, bro.
It's mad.
We've been through the trenches together, bro. Like, well, with I experienced every part of your relationship. I was with you like step of the way. Like, it's hard when you see someone doing so well for someone else. Like, he was doing so well and providing a lot. It's hard to see then that end, because now it's like, it's crazy, isn't it?
Yeah, no,
So-
it is.
For me, I was in a 9-year relationship.
Bruh.
Yeah,
9 years.
yeah. I was
So
14.
you built the whole
Fucking
business.
hell, bro.
You built
Yeah.
the whole business in
It's
this
a
relationship.
long time.
Yeah, it's hard. It's hard. Don't get me wrong.
What happened? If
hard
you don't
enough.
mind me asking, or if you don't mind saying,
Um,
if you don't want to dive too deep into it, don't worry.
Nah, so it was toxic throughout. I feel like it was one of those ones where we got together so young that we didn't experience life without each other before finding each other. So it was almost like right person, wrong time. I ain't got a bad thing to say about the relationship really, or her. I just feel like it was just the wrong time. The wrong things happened. But it's sad, because it was like all I knew, and it was like being 14, like basically still going through puberty, going through like starting my first job. I was with her, starting like GCSEs.
Oh, that's mad, bro.
Basically,
Yeah, it's mad.
basically starting like
This is a big
everything.
portion of your life, bro.
Yeah, like coming through, like meeting family, coming over to Italy, meeting family. Like it's a massive thing to get over. I'm over it now, because I'm kind of in that stage of my life where it's like
But how fresh is it since you guys obviously separated?
last year, like September,
Oh, so you're coming up to a year now.
coming up to a year. Yeah, so
Oh, okay.
I'm not going. I talk to Ryan about it all the time, innit? But it's almost like I'd rather her be happy than try to fix it, if that makes sense. Do you know what I mean?
I think that's the thing that as a man, you should probably just accept.
Yeah.
And like when it's time to step away, just step away, and that's it. Like we ain't gonna talk again. I'm cool with that.
Yeah. For me,
and it's like you just have to carry on with life. Like that's part of it.
Yeah.
Can't be no bitch.
No, you can't.
It's true though.
Nah.
It's straight.
Nah, bro,
Nah,
you're true. Like I've tried to fix it so many times.
I used to be that simp, bro. I used to be that bitch that would chase girls, bro. Like you can't be like that.
No, you can't.
That's what it's like when you're younger.
Yeah, you
once the damage is done, it's done, bro. It's like trying to fix a shattered glass. You can try to put the pieces back together.
That's why you're only going to waste your energy, her energy, which could be put towards something a whole lot greater.
Yeah,
bro,
I think
trying to fix a broken.
Bro, it's comfort, bro. It's comfort. That's all it ever was. Like
having someone there.
Yeah. And it's like, especially while building a business, I didn't really have time to go out and date and find a new girl. Or
you just like the idea of I'm going to work all day and come back and
exactly, bro. It's like comfort. So at the time, it was like, you know what, fuck it, we're arguing bare. I'd rather fix it 1,000 times with you than go and find someone new.
Mm-hmm.
But now it's like, you know, work's easing off a little bit in the sense that I've got a bit more freedom. Like my business can run without me a little bit. I can meet new people. It got to a stage where I was really comparing people to her. But now I'm not. Now I'm really trying to think towards the future. But yeah, like in terms of the business wise, like it's sad because like you really want to grow a business with someone by your side rather than try and find someone at the end.
I think that's beautiful. Like when you look at like McGregor for an example, where this girl was with him working a job so that to fund his training.
Yeah.
So like
now he's
being with him all
smashing
the way
bad
to the
things
top.
though. So
No, but
it's true. No, you're right.
Yeah, no,
it's
you're right,
beautiful
bro.
though. It is.
The idea of what he did is nice, but I also think she stayed with him from there to here. But because he's here, she's not going to say, nah, I'm not going to put up with your shit no more. You've got drunk, you're fat, you're probably doing this, that, whatever when you go to these camps. Yeah. But she just keeps her mouth closed and gets everything that she wants.
I think one thing that...
If she's okay with that, then that's fine. But I don't think it's as beautiful as you said it. Like,
okay, who's better? Like Messi, for example. Bro.
Okay, Messi, yeah. I can imagine.
Yeah.
I mean, he don't show too much.
Like, it's like same goal from like 15,
that's
bro.
that's amazing.
That's mad. It's very mad.
To him now being
it's living a dream, bro. That's the dream.
Yeah,
that's actually a dream, bro.
It's like it's literally like as simpy as the sound. It's just fairy tale.
Yeah,
it is,
yeah,
bro.
no, it is.
Double twins, pineapples, booties,
twins. Fuck's sake.
I was gonna say something about when you're with someone and you go back to them. I think one of the worst things that why you should never really go back to them.
Yeah,
is because those problems that were there before, although those first few months back together are going to be okay, they're eventually going to pop up and they're still going to, you're going to get on their nerves or the other way around. I think that those problems to why you ended, there's a reason to it. And you shouldn't go back to that situation,
100%,
bro.
100%.
I always used to think the opposite. I always used to feel like
I was the same as well.
I always used to feel like no matter what's been broken, it can be fixed and we'll come out stronger. But it was the complete opposite.
Yeah, but the way that I said it, bro, is like you have to be a man about it now.
Yeah,
you do.
Can't be a sim.
Big man, walk away from something. Do you know
You
what I mean?
you just have to.
It's, what did Tate said it? It's like one of the hardest things in the world to do is walking away from a woman that you love.
Yeah.
Like you know that you should. I've probably butchered the way that you said it, but
No, it's true.
like being able to walk away from a girl that you're mad invested in and you truly love.
And he also said it's harder for a boy to leave a relationship because a girl can go out and meet a boy straight away, but a guy has to do certain things, take on dates before he gets that.
And
it's
also
facts,
as well, I feel like what men look for is different to what most females look for. And I think I know what I mean in the sense of we want someone that's going to love us, going to be loyal to us, going to support our dreams. And with people that are so invested in an end goal, I can imagine it being tough for a girl.
It's tough for a girl to understand, like being with a driven man, to understand that I can't always be with you. Like I need to be here, there and everywhere. Like I've just got back from Cyprus. Like I saw my girl for a couple hours yesterday, but like I had to, like she was like, what, you're not staying till I was like, no, babe, like I got to get up early. I have to train. I have to make sure that I'm in London like early. Like we left at like 8:30. Had to make sure that I was here like on it. It's part of it. And it's tough to find someone that can understand that you have to live this life.
Yeah, you have to be a certain girl. It's tough,
bro. It's mad. Like when it was happening with me, it was like every year, let's have a kid, let's move out. Serious? Let's do this,
Bro, and you're only 24 now, so what? You were like 20 years old and she was saying
21, 22, like from that 21, it was like that.
I'm sorry.
She was a bit older.
She was older.
She was older.
Okay. She was older, and to be fair, like, I couldn't blame her. Like her friends were having kids, like
how
friends
much
were
older?
moving out 2 years.
Still though,
It's
her
not- yeah,
being
it's
like
not old.
23.
Yeah, it's
yeah,
not,
yeah.
it's not,
But
it's
what
not.
what I always tried to say to her, which I don't think ever got put across correctly, was if you wait, whatever you want is going to be 10 times that. Do you know what I mean? If we do what you want to do now, it's only going to slow me down and level me out.
Having kids, bro, is expensive. We spoke about this on the pod, bro. The
Yeah.
average
Yeah.
kid costs like 180 to 200k.
What?
Yeah,
If
bro.
Like over 18 years.
From
Of
over
like,
18
yeah.
years. Okay,
from
okay.
Bro, that's a lot of
18,
dough,
like,
bro.
It is.
On average,
It is.
is 180. Yeah.
If you were
course.
21 and you had a baby, bro,
Yeah.
that like probably would have fucked up your whole trajectory.
Yeah.
Not to say that you wouldn't have got to where you would have got to,
Yeah.
but it probably would have been a longer process.
Yeah.
Like he said,
bro.
it would have slowed you down a
We'll
lot.
slow it
think
down
it-
massively.
To some extent, yeah.
Yeah.
And I always used to say,
And then
like,
a house, and then
Exactly,
you've got your mortgage
everything.
payments, then you've got to
Exactly.
fuel the house, you've got
Yeah.
to fill it with food.
Yeah.
I think every time that I look at having, like every time that I think about having babies, like when I was younger, I used to think, oh, being a young dad would be so cool. Like 24,
Yeah.
25, that'd be the coolest
You
thing
know what
ever.
I think's cooler than being a young dad? Being a fucking rich dad.
Yeah.
No, but like,
You know what I mean?
like the older
I don't want to go
get,
to the park and run with you, bro. I want
Yeah.
to like literally take you on a helicopter ride around New York. I think you're gonna remember the second one more. Am I lying?
It's true.
though?
No, it's true.
No, but like the older that I get, the more that I kind of realize that, okay, I probably won't be ready for kids until 27. And then
Yeah.
like, it's like, okay, 30. And then
Yeah.
I can't really think about myself having kids before,
Yeah.
before
It's
like
mad.
32 now.
Yeah.
mad.
Because it's like, I don't even think by 32 I'm going to have done everything that I want to in life.
And as well, if you haven't achieved everything that you want to achieve on a personal level and within your relationship with your partner, you're only going to be chasing it when you have the kid, which means the kid is not going to get
Yeah.
everything that
Fine.
it needs.
Yeah, it's
If I
facts.
put a girl in front of what I have that I want out of life in my head,
Yeah.
I will never truly be as invested in that girl as I'd want to, because
Yeah.
there would always be something behind me that I'd be chasing.
Bro, 100%, man.
Yeah.
Bro.
It's a tough scenario, bro.
It is.
Do
It's
you
so
know,
tough.
do you know how many people like cut off friends, cut off eating well, cut off gym for a girl?
Yeah.
And that girl can just drop you like this, bro. What happens then? You always have to put yourself first, and
Yeah.
your mindset, your body, your health, your business. Because no matter how much you do for that girl, no matter how much you love them, how good you are as a person, girls' mind can change like that, bro.
Yeah.
They could leave
I've
you
learned
like
that recently because I only broke up with my girl January or February this year. So it was quite recent, and that was a 4-year relationship. And
Sorry to hear, bro.
yeah, no, it's cool. It's done now. And like you said, man up about it.
Yeah,
Stop being a bitch.
Yeah.
Do some push-ups.
Yeah.
Go on, bro.
Like, what was I saying? It was almost like Ant was saying about like, not going gym, not doing stuff. Like, I definitely put on a bit of weight. I'm now lost a stone in the last 4 weeks. I've stuck to a plan, and my head's in the right place now to get in shape, grow the business, and just grow as a person. And then I'm pretty sure I'm a big believer in vibrations, energy.
Well,
So
you
if
better,
I'm a big guy on that. So if I'm gonna give out to the world, if I'm going gym at 6 a.m., if I'm training, if I'm working hard, if I'm doing the right things, that's surely gonna attract the girl that's gonna be for me.
Facts, bro. Facts. And
Yeah.
I think one thing that a lot of people would fall into would, when they get into a relationship and they start like to relax a little bit, like, okay, you know, I'm gonna, you know, maybe I'll have some cake. Maybe I'll eat a little bit worse. Maybe I won't
It's a
put as
devil.
much into the business.
Yeah.
Why should you, just because you're with someone,
Yeah,
like,
you get comfortable.
no, yeah, why should you get comfortable?
If
should
you're with
never.
the right person, it should actually do the opposite.
Yeah,
You
it
should
should
motivate
drive
each
you to
other.
make. Yeah, you should.
I don't,
that
I,
happened-
I don't
that
think
happened-
that's the, sorry, go on.
As well, on a personal level, that happened with me when I met my girl.
Yeah.
I was like, shit, she's doing really well for herself. She will continue to do really well for herself. I know that if I don't level up, she'll level up without me, or she'll just go to somebody else that's already levels above
Yeah.
me.
Yeah.
So I have to level up
Yeah.
Yeah.
if I want
Yeah.
her to stick around.
That's your mindset, bro. Like you've got that
Yeah.
mindset, and that's a very, very good mindset to have.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't have that. A lot of people just
Like
get
what?
comfortable in my job.
She's gonna
and
leave
easy
me and
life.
go for someone
Yeah.
that's better
Yeah.
than me because
Yeah.
I started acting like a fucking like literally
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
a
yeah.
bum, bro.
Yeah.
No.
No, can't
You ain't gonna
happen.
break
Can't
up with me
run.
because I was a bum. That's the last thing that's gonna happen, bro. Like,
yeah. It's almost like what Andrew Tate says, like the girls, like they can't get any better than him. He takes
Yeah.
on private jets. He does all these things. Like,
Yeah.
how can they ever forget him?
look, I can't
I'll be
give a
honest,
girl.
How
what
could a girl
Tate-
forget me now?
Yeah,
anyways?
no,
I'll be
I can't
straight.
give a girl what Tate gives a girl.
No, of course not.
But let's say all things work out in the worst possible way tomorrow. I'd like to think that I've left enough of an imprint on my girl in terms
Yeah.
of the morals I've instilled into her.
Yeah.
How she has also developed as a human being
Yeah.
within herself, within her business. Those are things that she will never forget.
Yeah, no, of course. And
Literally,
that's
bro.
what matters.
I know that. I can say this of both of us. Like both of our girls, but I know that no one's been more of a gentleman to him.
Yeah.
Facts.
No one's been So driven.
Ain't nobody be hitting it like me.
Fuck's sake.
No, but it's true though, bro. It's true.
True.
Though, bro.
No,
it's true.
facts.
It's true.
Yeah, I'm getting Greeked up in here.
Do you know what? I think that's actually one thing that like this generation's lost. Like it's almost like cringy to be a gentleman and to be like,
Yeah,
oh,
no,
it's
right.
like,
Yeah,
like, bro,
right,
you can
bro.
you can still be a nice guy without being a fucking simp.
Yeah,
bro.
it's true.
Yeah.
I want to open your door.
Yeah.
I want to pay for your dinner. But
Yeah.
if you're in the wrong, I'm going to say, listen,
Yeah.
don't do that.
Yeah, it's
That's
true.
my role.
Yeah.
That's what I'm
Facts,
going to do.
bro.
Do you know what I mean?
That's true.
Facts.
And I feel like even when boys go out, like they find it like potential excuse to not be the gentleman, the man in a relationship. When that, I think that's
Wait,
bad.
tell me again.
So like, say like when the boys go out in
Yeah.
a relationship, like you guys saying like you're gentlemen and stuff. I think sometimes they think that goes out the window when it shouldn't. If that makes sense.
Facts.
Facts, and that's what's so important. And like you see, going back to your core
I
values
was
and
literally
like
just gonna say.
literally core values of that's what being a man is. It's
Yeah.
just it's like when no one's around you, who are you? If that makes sense.
What is
it's
a man
saying
to you guys?
Put a mask
What's
on
a
and
man?
you'll see
Yeah.
your true colours.
What's a man to both of you guys? If you guys, okay, like 4 points, okay, like this, I think this is what makes a man a man. Not I don't. When I say a man, it doesn't have to be the biggest and the strongest.
Yeah.
What I mean is like being the soft gentleman as well.
Yeah, no. For me, being a man, I always say it's being alpha. So like, say if you're at home and there's dishes. that needs to
Sandwich.
be- No, it's dishes that be clean. Are you letting your mum clean the dishes? Or are you going and helping her? For me, a man is just stepping up, knowing what needs to be done, and doing it. Simple as that.
Yeah.
I like that.
I
saw.
I think it's a beautiful thing what you just said. But bro, those dishes can wait.
That's best. That's best. No, but you know,
you're something else, bro.
bro.
do you know what I'm coming from? Obviously, there's other things bigger than dishes.
Your point is so valid.
Your point
And
is
that's
so
a bad
valid.
thing on
It's
my,
like, you know
my girl
something's
gets
there.
onto me, my mum gets onto me. But
You know it's something there that you need to do.
fuck those dishes.
Nah,
Respectfully.
in terms of being a man, I'm not gonna say this is my quote, but I heard something from someone say that a man is someone who takes control at your father's funeral. You're the person who.
I saw the who
Yeah.
is it?
Someone said that. Said
Peter. No,
Yeah.
the Peter something.
something.
The scientist.
He said.
the one that really is really good, and he cries in the video as well. Gets a bit emotional.
He said you're the person that has to be the strongest at your father's funeral because you're the next person that's in control.
Yeah.
You're the person that has to be there for your mum, your sisters, brothers, cousins. You're the next
True.
person underneath that. Your dad made you who you're meant to be. You're the next person that has to stand up, basically.
What do you guys think about? I really like that, by the way. But what do you guys think about? So I've had this conversation with my girl before. What do you guys think about like crying in front of like your girl
Oh, I'll cry,
or your
bro.
kids?
Yeah, he's a flower boy. Tell, bro. You're not sending comb over, bro.
You're something
Because
else.
I have an opinion on this.
What do you think?
I think that I don't think there's anything. Us four boys.
Yeah.
I come to you guys with the problem. I'm upset. Something's happened in my life. I will cry in front of you guys comfortably.
Yeah.
I'm upset. Like I'll be open. But like for me, it's like, let's say me and my girl have had kids. There's kids at home. Like I want them to look up to me like I'm a superhero and I'm the
Yeah.
strongest
Yeah.
person on the
Goes back
planet.
to being alpha. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah,
obviously,
it's true, bro. That's facts. That's actually a good
Yeah.
point.
I don't think crying in front of your girl, for me, no. Because it shows weakness. For me, personally,
Yeah.
it shows weakness. And it shows, even though you may not be weak, it for me, it shows
I just keep catching. I keep looking at her and she's looking at her and she's laughing.
and just creases all over. Yeah.
I think one thing.
Crying makes weakness for me. So if you're being weak in front of your girl, then you're not being the alpha, the man that you should be.
I think like when
I'm not laughing at his point, by the way. Ants just
You
keep
looked
looking
at
at me.
me
to
and laughed, bro.
the way that Tate said it, and he was like, "Your girl's never gonna have respect for you if you cry in front of her and
Yeah,
stuff like
yeah,
that."
yeah.
I don't think that that's true. I think that
It depends what you're crying over, I think.
Yeah,
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah, If you're fucking crying about falling over. You
Yeah.
yeah. But like, I think you cry in front of your girl. Like, I don't think that she's gonna think much less of you. But I wouldn't want her to think that of me, that she's seen me
Yeah.
like that or that I cry.
Yeah, no, it's true.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
I've only cried in front of my girl once. And that was recently.
In 9 years. You said
Yeah.
my girl, like
That's-
she's still your girl. Damn.
Oh,
My ex. My ex.
I caught him.
He's quick on that, isn't he? He is quick on that one.
I caught him.
Still in his head of that.
he's gone red as
So we have to cut this out. He's gonna watch this, bro.
Do you guys feel like this chapter of your life now, it's like almost, obviously I don't know the ins and outs of why relationships ended,
Yeah.
both of them, but you guys like, okay, like, I'm gonna fucking show you now what you're missing out on.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
No hesitation. His face is like, yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
What about you, bro?
Started tensing up and everything. Oh yeah.
Yeah, no, it has. It definitely has, because it's like, it's just what you could have missed out on. It's missed opportunity.
Motivation.
But like you said,
Yeah.
It is.
wait and you'll get it times 10.
Yeah.
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 You didn't want to wait. I'm gonna get it times 50.
Me and Chris say this in the gym sometimes. Like, bro, like, imagine if we got hearts broken.
Yeah.
Could you fucking imagine?
No, the thing is, we actually are so fucked because we're so happy with our girls right now. But we're like, bro, if she broke up with me tomorrow, fuck me, I'll become an animal. I'll become a machine.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, even with the whole heartbreak thing, like, now I take that into my next, like, watch how good I treat this girl. Watch how good I treat this girl. Do you know what I mean? That's what it's like now. So it's not even about like being a better person myself. It's watch how good I treat the next person.
I think it's important to be like that as well, where if you can come and offer a girl like everything that she's never had before, and that's including being that gentleman, treating her how she's never been treated before, like, she's never going to be able to forget you ever. She probably won't be able to
mistakes. What didn't work in my
bro.
previous relationship? How can I take that in,
Exactly,
like anything in life,
exactly.
and learn from it?
That's-
And then,
I would say
it.
mine was communication.
Yeah, bro.
Massively.
In terms of what you were her.
In
But
terms
you were
of
a
me,
baby, bro.
well,
That's what I'm
at
saying.
first it was me, because I was working so much in my business. I was like, look, I'm gonna be busy today. I can't give you all my attention. I'll do it. And she kind of, I think, turned that against me, where it was like, oh, you don't want to talk to me. You don't really like me. And then it kind of got sour. Then
That's why I think she's wrong though.
yeah, exactly.
Because babe, listen, I'm going to London today. I've got 3 shoots. I've got a meeting. I'm not on my phone.
Yeah.
Smash your day. Have the best day ever.
Yeah.
I'll text you when I can.
Yeah.
But I need you to understand that I'm
But
busy
then
today.
I think because I was so busy,
And that's it.
sometimes
You
I
never
said
said
that.
that, bro.
I then forgot to say that as well. It was
you
on
never
my
said
part.
that.
It was on my
So
part.
that's you
Yeah,
then.
but it's
both.
me. It's me. It's a bit
I
of
don't
both.
think that that's wrong though, because some girls just do like attention.
Yes.
Some,
Yeah, no,
and,
that's
and
right.
you just probably weren't the right guy for her.
Yeah, no, it's true. It's probably one thing I would
No, but you
change.
You say fuck that though, but there's going to be some girls that are just going to be able to understand that.
No, but
like my guy's
okay,
chasing.
but some girls that want attention 24/7 aren't going to be with a millionaire then.
Yeah, it's
So
true.
choose. Do you want me
True.
to text you all day, or do you want me to buy you a fucking Prada bag?
Yeah.
Make
It's
a
true.
decision.
It's true. It's true.
No, but-
It's true.
I agree with you, but but that's literally what I was saying. I just didn't say it as aggressively.
Sorry, I'm on fire recently.
Yeah,
The last
you're
10 minutes,
good.
I've lit myself
You're
up. I
on
don't know what to
fire.
do.
You're
It's,
fire.
we spoke about heartbreak. That's why.
Yeah, I'm fired up.
fucking
Yeah.
ready to go.
Baby, don't break my heart.
Yeah, coming back to what you said though with me about being a baby and that, I feel like that's why things ended, because I didn't have that experience to learn from mistakes and then take into a relationship and benefit from it. Like now,
And you didn't have the experiences without the relationship.
Yeah.
exactly.
So you also
all
in the
I
back
know
of your
is
head are thinking,
relationships.
yeah, so you in the back of
Yeah.
your head thinking, okay, well, I'm starting to make a little bit of money now. I'm starting to get a little bit of freedom now. What was it like to go to the club and pull a 10 out of 10?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
What was it like to have a
Yeah.
holiday romance? I don't know.
Yeah.
So
And then I might do those things and realize, you know what, I don't even like that.
I was gonna say like one thing as well. Like I'd assume that you actually probably realize this, but one thing that I know is that like we've both had portions of our lives where we're going out, we're trying to draw things, not trying to draw things.
Try and
I love his handshake every time. It's like an instant.
We just know.
You just know when to do it.
I know he's there.
it's like trying to draw things. Shut up, bro. I was drawing things.
no, but I know that that's a massive. Like, yeah, you might have fun on the night. Like, you got memories, you have stories to tell. But realistically, it's a big waste of time when you're doing it like consistently. Like,
Oh, bro.
yeah, bro.
Yeah,
like I was
it's
gonna
not.
say, like, just don't. You shouldn't fall into that trap. Like, just because it's new to you, like, you'll be better not chasing a little bit of pussy. This is
long.
facts. They like.
It's cash loss.
Bro, do you know how much money I
Cashless.
spent?
I actually like that's a good way to put
Yeah,
it, bro.
it's cashless.
These hoes are cashless,
No, he
bro.
said, he said cash loss.
Yeah, cash loss.
Cash
Cash
loss.
loss.
I thought you said, oh. Yeah,
do you
but
think I
I had the same thing. by the way.
Cashless.
Cash loss.
Yeah, but
No.
it's cash loss because like you're spending peas on these things that you just
What's the return, bro? You get your
Yeah.
dick wet, bro.
yeah.
It's
nothing, bro.
It's not that deep.
if you meet a girl in a club, like it's curtains.
I think being able to control yourself sexually is like a very impressive trait to have.
It is. It is. It is.
These fucking dicks, bro.
What?
you laughed at me, bro.
You was laughing before I even opened my mouth, and I was looking at him whilst I was saying my point.
God,
No,
I love it first.
No, I said being able to control yourself like sexually like is a very impressive trait as a man to
It
have.
is.
To
It
not
is.
give into a
100%.
thing that's
It
just
is.
like, oh, like come on, like let's go home together tonight, or
Yeah, a man
like
that
come
is
link
a
me.
slave to his sexual desires is not.
Yeah,
It's impressive
Not a
to be
strong
like
man.
that.
Yeah, it is massively.
Well, Mandem, listen, I've thoroughly enjoyed this conversation.
It's been good.
I appreciate you boys having us on.
Yeah,
I appreciate
really.
you boys having us down, letting us use your space. Obviously, I know a couple of the guys went home a little bit early so that we could make this happen. So thank you.
Yeah, don't be silly.
Good. If there's anything that you boys want to promote and share before we round off, feel free to do that.
Just hit me up on Instagram, guys. ants_analysis.
No. Come to the Gooms Podcast and we'll put you in touch with Ants.
Yeah,
Cool.
send them all. And if you want
Guys,
to
if you
invest some money into the fund, DM us.
Guys, if you want anything to do with me and Ryan, go through these guys first.
Yeah. Say no more. But yeah.
Obviously, yeah, your Insta as well.
Yeah. So Ryan's _analysis is my Instagram.
I was going to say to any like young entrepreneurs, even like young day traders, that any like piece of advice or anything that you want to say to someone starting their journey, like a young version of you guys.
Yeah, of course.
I want a brief thing from both of you individually.
Brief.
Yeah, so have a think. Whoever wants to go first.
Let me think.
I think for anyone who wants to start entrepreneurship, it's consistency. All about consistency. If you turn up every single day, you will achieve and get somewhere in life. So
1% every day, yeah?
1% per day. Well, I love this saying. It's like, if you want to win the year, go and win the months. If you want to win the months, go and win the weeks. If you want to win the weeks, you can win the days.
It's a very
That's
trader
the
thing,
days.
though. 'Cause if you have a good day, you're going to have more good days than bad days in a week, you're going to win the week.
Yeah,
and if you have more good weeks than bad weeks, you're going to win the month.
Exactly.
And do the same, you're
It's
going to win the
just consistently
years.
turn it up, and you will get there one day.
Yeah.
You don't realize it's domino effect. You'll just keep on knocking down, and you will get,
Yeah.
get
Love
what you
that.
need to be. Yeah.
Yeah, for me, following up on what Ryan said, I'm a big believer in consistency, like you said. But as an entrepreneur starting out, don't think about the end goal. Think about being like 1% better every day, like you said, because at the end of the day, the destination is never promised. So you got to enjoy the journey
Yeah.
Facts.
and enjoy it every single day as it comes. Whilst you're trying to build entrepreneurship, don't cut off too many people. Treat everyone with respect, family, friends, and enjoy the journey.
Love that.
Sick.
Boys, it's been a pleasure,
I really
man.
enjoyed this pod, like, especially like conversating with you guys for the first time as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think
Appreciate it.
we'll chop it up again.
100%.
Yeah, no, 100%. Maybe a year's time or something.
Yeah,
Whatever.
and we'll see the level up from
Yeah.
both sides and
Yeah.
the growth.
100%. Yeah, it'd be good.
For
Very
sure.
good.
Episode out in Dubai or what?
Yeah,
Yeah,
100%.
bro.
Penthouse.
Penthouse pod,
Penthouse
baby.
pod. Yeah, come on.
Doing it.
As long as you man are covering it, it's cool.
Everybody, make sure that you like, comment, subscribe, do all of that good stuff. Follow on Spotify, leave us a rating on Spotify, show the boys some love, and yeah, thanks again for tuning the fuck in. See you all next week.
We're out.
Yeah.
Sweet. Catch us
See you later.
Push.